Cross-cultural communication by Arwadesha. Cross-cultural communication has become strategically important to company due to the growth of global business technology and the internet. Understanding cross-cultural communication is important for any company that has a diverse workplace or plans on conducting global business. This type of communication involves an understanding of how people from different cultures speak, communicate, and perceive the world around them. Cross-cultural communication in an organization deals with understanding different business customs, belief, and communication strategy. Language difference, high context versus low context, cultural nonverbal differences, and power distance are major factors that can affect cross-cultural communication. High versus low context culture. The concept of high and low context culture relate to how an employee thought, opinion, feelings, and upbringing affect how they act within a given culture. North America and Western Europe are generally considered to have low context cultures. High context culture. High context culture are the opposite in the trust is the most important part of business dealings. There are areas in the Middle East, Asia, and Africa that can be considered high context. Organizations that have high context cultures are collectivists and focus on interpersonal relationship. Non-verbal differences. Non-verbal differences, gesture and eye contact are two areas of non-verbal communication that are utilized differently across cultures. Company must train employees in the correct way to handle non-verbal communication as to not offend other cultures. For example, American workers tend to wave their hand and use a finger to point when giving nonverbal direction. Extreme gesturing is considered rude in some cultures, while pointing may be considered appropriate in some contexts. In the United States, Yamato would never use a finger to point towards another person because that gesture is considered rude in Japan. Instead, he might gesture with an open hand, with his palm facing up towards the person. Thank you.